Hi there, welcome back to another video. My name is Marco. This is my channel, The Epic of Marco, an experience of the infinite now, the stream of consciousness, an expression of consciousness from one source, from the all right? Basically, man, I got this pain in my back, bro, but it's fine. Basically what I want to tell you is the truth, because I think you might have not been told the truth before, and you might be wondering what is the truth. And it's not a case of that this is fundamental truth, because you might not resonate with this at this time, or in this expression of consciousness in this lifetime. You might not recognize it, but it's fine. What's important is for you to realize that you are not actually what you think you are. So a few weeks back, I did a video on this. You're not really who you are, something along these lines. And someone commented just the word so I'm going to interpret that in my way, but I know there's more interpretations of when someone says something, all right? So, for example, we were saying either in a state of genuity, so meaning, okay, there's more interpretation. So either in a state of ingenuity, so like genuinely being like, wow, like I didn't know that, or he's saying it in a way of, oh, like, what do you like, this is absolute nonsense, you know what I mean? Which is fine. Both ways are fine, either or. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter whether you want to make it more complicated or whether you want to simplify it to its absolute core components, or even simplify it more or complicate it more. End of the day, it doesn't matter. What matters is the message of it. So you might not be who you really are. And the truth about yourself is that you are things that we would consider good, but it's not really about being good, or it's not really about doing good things. It's about just being the being of true self, of inner self, the true authentic version of you, the observer, the part of you that can see your thoughts, observe your thoughts, and think about things from purity. Because when you take away, if I had to take away all my personalities, all my egos, because there's more than one for different situations, of course, you act differently. So if I'd strip them all back, I would be left with the awareness, all right? The awareness, which is, it's non-judgmental. It doesn't compartmentalize things, doesn't organize things. It simply watches. It doesn't understand time and space. It is not confined by those laws and those human rules, those 3D rules, that we live by, of course, on this plane, on this physical plane. So ultimately, who you really are is, and this is the truth about yourself. And you might not know the truth about yourself, but who you really are and what you really are is peace, is love, it's joy, it's abundance, it's content, and these kinds of things, all right? Now, why would I say this? Because when you become that version of who you truly are, or what you truly are, and you strip back all those egos, personalities, you are left with simply an awareness. And that version, not that version of you, but that you, your inner self, is ultimately who you really are. And it aligns with these values, because once you understand that things that make you full, things that give you a sense of like fulfillment, it's not because of the things, it's because you are that already. All right, it's not, you're not happy that you got a Lamborghini, or you got something really expensive. Of course, there's a short release of dopamine. There's a short-lived happiness to that of the actual material item. But it's actually the other way around. It's because you get these wonderful things, you get these beautiful things, you get abundance and wealth and money and possessions and materials, is because you already are the experience that those things would give you otherwise if you weren't aware of it, right? So you got a new you got a new phone, it's exciting. You got some new shoes, it's exciting. A new relationship is exciting. But actually it's when you become aware of who you really are and what you really are, you realize that it's not from the items, it's from because you are that already. So it's just as your inner world is reflecting to your external, there's external things will happen and take place that are basically confirming the being that you are. And it's not about personal confirmation that I need confirmation to feel like this. It's about it just will happen as the internal world has shifted and the external world will reflect that. So that's what they always say, as within, so without, as above, so below. This is, and it's cause and effect as well, because you are the cause that is creating the effect. And that's the balance of things, that it will be a cause. So the cause is you understanding who you really are: peace, love, joy, bliss, content, fulfillment, all these beautiful things. Realizing you are that, and then the effect is a beautiful life. It's a wonderful life, right? And also what I need to understand, we need to understand, is that we should not confuse our deeds with being good per se. So for example, right, let me put this in words. So you do something good because you deem this is a good thing, and good things happen to good people, all right? Which is untrue. It's not true. How many times have you seen bad people experience good things in their life? Bad people get more than people who are considered good people. So when you're doing an action, it's not for the deed. Again, it's not for the effect. It's because you are the cause, all right? You are your internal world is already that good deed. So it's not, you don't go and do the good deeds. So this applies, right? This applies with, as I explained, with the materials, and also it applies to the intangible, the good deeds, all right, that you will be doing. You're not going to do that to expect good things. You're going to do that simply because that's what you are. You're not going to think that, I need to do something good to make me feel good. I need to buy something good to make me feel good, all right? So there's the idea that, you won't find fulfillment in material things, but you also won't find fulfillment in doing things trying to feel good. Because it's about becoming the cause of those things being reflected back to you, being mirrored, the mirror principle, taking effect, as above, so below, as within, so without, as without, so within. So the cause is who you truly are. And that is the truth of who you truly are: love, peace, bliss, content, fulfillment, abundance, prosperity, everything that is we consider giving and something that is, how can we say, it gives you life. It gives life, right? Because that's things of beauty, right? Giving you this life, because peace is giving you this force of growth instead of a force of rot and decay, let's say, right? So it's just an example. I'm trying to word this as best as I can, because this is off the top of the head. This is not script. This is not me thinking about it before the time, meditating about it. This is just a straight channeling of information. There's no preparation to this. It's just an opening up and a sharing to the camera, to the phone, capturing the audio. So basically, understanding who you truly are: love, peace, bliss, fulfillment. And then, of course, the external world becomes that. Because either it's going to be a process of conscious, or it's going to be a process of unconscious. So I'm either going to, because either way, action is going to happen. Either way, effect is going to take place. Cause and effect is always going to happen. Whether you want to decide, or whether you choose to become aware of it or not, end of the day, it's going to happen. So something's going to happen. Some action is going to take place. Your reality is going to play out a certain way. Again, whether you are aware or unaware. Ultimately, to exercise more control over these things that happen and the trajectory of our life, it's probably best that we understand the causes of these things, become aware of the causes, because then we can kind of rewrite, reprogram those bits of information that might be causing a certain effect to keep playing again and again and again. I've experienced that many times where I feel like I keep learning the same lesson again and again and again. And it's like, when you're stuck in a rut, like you stuck and you're like, nothing's changing. Like I'm stuck in this cycle, this loop. It's like every day it's just the same misery, right? The same demise, the same feeling of hopelessness, and the same feeling of emptiness and not an unfulfillment ultimately, and feeling like everything's been taken from you. All right. This is the diminishing cycle is because I might live unconsciously, and these things are playing out unconsciously, all right? And I'm not coming to full understanding of what I truly am and who I truly am. I am peace, I am love, I am bliss, I'm content, I'm fulfillment, I'm abundance, I am prosperity, I'm wonder, I'm beauty. All of these good things, all right? Once you understand that, you see that you become the cause. You change your internal world and it's not an activation or a reconnection. It's about coming aware of something that is there already. And when we understand that who we truly are, then the external will change, but it would change regardless. But now it will change in a way that we are aware of it, ultimately. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, have a good one. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful life. And start to try to become aware. I try this regularly. I try to become aware of these things, and I try to be aware of what I am and who I am during this process of this experience, of this expression of the all consciousness. Anyways, have a good one. Take care.